Welcome back to another episode of the Ready Set podcast. My name's Ricky.
My name's Angus.
My name's Dom.
And today we're going to talk about how toxic it can be in the gym.
Ooh,
Yes.
gym rats.
Gym rats.
Calling you guys out.
All those buff dudes.
And buff girls.
And buff girls.
There's buff girls.
Yo, buff girls are intimidating now, though.
Are they?
I think so. Because, like, have you seen them do, what's that butt workout where they're like,
Oh, like glutes.
yeah, the glute work.
thrust?
Yeah, hip thrust. They hip thrust so fucking.
Like 400 pounds?
Yeah, like there's little girls that can do like twice or more than their like 3 times their body weight.
Wait, why are you looking at the little girls at the gym?
Because they're tiny, dude.
Okay,
They're like these 5'3" Asian girls that can like
He skips your question.
yeah, like 2 or 3 plates. My God.
Holy cow.
Yeah, that shit's insane.
Yeah, they're strong. There's a lot of powerlifters, dude.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Props to them. Don't you think it's kind of hot, though?
It is definitely, but that's like, have you done it? It hurts my hip because the bar when it's so heavy.
You get
But they put-
used to it. No, you need the foam.
You do need the foam.
pad.
Yeah.
You can't just do straight up bar. Feel like your organs are getting
Even with the pad, it hurts because like with 3 plates, that shit's heavy. I don't know how you guys do it.
pad.
Yeah.
How many plates of hip thrusting do you do?
I don't know, 400 something. But I'm used to it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but of course you need the belt. Like you need not the belt, you need the padding.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Don't wear no belt. No hip thrust.
Yeah.
Look at the asshole.
But it's been a while, like maybe 2 plates now.
Oh. Well, yeah, because you've been out for a while. Yeah.
So I'm just easing my way back into it.
Yeah.
But for how toxic a gym can be is, I don't know if it's really toxic. I'll be honest. It's mostly the socials where people feel, oh, when they call you out, like for staring,
Yes.
but you're not staring.
That's the big influencer culture that people are talking about. That like you set up a camera, like people are walking in front of it, and you get pissed, or like they look at you, and like you
Yeah.
get pissed. It's like, oh yeah, but there's also the other side where they're like saying like, oh, your clothing is so like revealing that you're kind of making people look at you.
Wow, they can wear whatever they want.
I think
It's
so,
up to
right?
them,
Right.
man.
It's about self-empowerment.
But the thing is, if you're good looking, people are gonna look. If you're ugly, people are gonna look. Like that's just natural. Like that's life,
That's
right? If you
natural
look
behavior,
terrible,
right?
people are gonna be like, oh shit, look at that. If you look good, oh shit, look at that.
So you're saying that the gym wear or gym clothes is getting a bit too revealing, is what you're saying?
No, I'm saying that if you if you look good, it doesn't matter. Like people are still gonna look at you, right? You could be in sweats, but if you got a good face, people are gonna look at you. If you got a good body, people are gonna look at you. That's life.
Whether in the gym or out of the gym.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, what makes it okay then to look at people at the gym? Like, would it be like 1 second, 2 second? Like what's a okay number?
I don't know. There's a weird double standard though, isn't there? Like if a whole bunch of girls look at one dude, the guys like, right? But if a whole bunch of guys look at a girl, all of a sudden like,
Okay, if a girl kept looking at you, how uncomfortable will you get?
well, considering I know what I look like, I'd be like, oh shit, she's calling me fat.
Oh, that's kind of
Very different,
So
you
it's
know?
like the self-consciousness kind
Yeah,
of
so the girls are like, oh my God, they're checking me out. I'd be like, oh God.
you wouldn't feel like it's some kind of like it makes you feel good, no?
Oh.
I
For
think
you,
I think it depends where your self-esteem is at.
Right.
And like objectively what you think of yourself
What about now?
or subjective. Yeah, I'm like on the heavier side right now. So I'd be like, oh shit, I'm going to hide in a corner.
What?
Yeah. What do you mean what?
What if she?
We're not all yoked like you.
No. What if they looked at you and they're like, kind of like giving you that like,
Oh, giving their lip smacks kind of thing?
yeah, like that kind of look. You're gonna be like, oh my god, I'm behind the corner.
I'd be like, turn around and be like, who the fuck is she looking at?
And then
I'm gonna be like, well, something's wrong with this girl.
Yeah, no, this bitch blind.
he came up to you, he's like, oh, you're looking kind of cute.
Oh, you like my double chin and
I know, like,
fucking
my-
And then you're like,
flabby arms?
trying to take my money?
Yeah, right.
I got no money. I'm broke.
By the way, just don't be a gold digger. I have no money. I have no money.
I think guys are pretty good at not staring at other people, though, right? Like we're
No.
Okay,
really?
Like,
No.
okay, when I gym, I look around a lot, especially when I'm resting. Right, like my eye just floats. I just like people watching. That's it.
I wasn't going to use a name, but have you ever fucking told Derek not to look at something? You ever, a girl walks in, I'm like, yo, Derek, don't look, but she's kind of fine. He goes,
The most obvious.
And that one?
where? Yeah, I'm like, dude, what the fuck did we just say? And that's if you tell this person not to do it too. So imagine some dudes like you just like no rules and you're just staring at girls all the time. I can see that. That shit happens.
But I'm always thinking, guys we go to the washrooms or whatever, and we just focus on not looking around, right?
That's because we don't want to look at those things.
But then that's how shouldn't like going to the gym be kind of like that, where you just like don't look, just look at yourself. Or
I think now, modern times now, I think it's more scary. It's more sensitive.
Yeah.
Everything is posted on social media. Oh no, you know what? Mostly on the female side where they put guys on blast.
Yes.
I think the opposite end, guys would use that as a flex.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
I think it's kind of
Yeah.
skewed in a lot of different ways. For me, I like to people watch because especially if I see a female who power lifts, like they look small, right? And
Yeah,
they
yeah.
lift heavy. Yo, props to them.
Yeah.
It's like admirable. I'm looking at them like, wow, it makes me want to work even harder. For
Yeah.
me, it's that. Mostly it's
Yeah. I think no. Go ahead.
Have you ever been called out for staring?
that.
At the gym?
No, I haven't.
Oh, you haven't, not yet.
No. But I feel like a lot of people, yeah, no, I haven't actually.
Oh,
Yeah.
But I think like it's also what you're appreciating. Because if you're like looking at a girl and you're like, oh, the ass on this chick. But if you're going like, oh shit, look at the form, look at the way she's lifting, look at the weight she's lifting, look at like her endurance when she's running, like she's been on that fucking treadmill. for, like,
She'll never know though.
She won't. And honestly, like if she feels uncomfortable, she's like, gonna come over and she's gonna be like, yo, asshole, what the fuck you looking at? And I'm be like, dude, you're deadlifting like 2 plates and you're like, what, 120 pounds of fucking soaking wet?
Right.
Like it's impressive.
Yeah.
Like just say that to her.
Or he
It's
can
fine.
say if his boyfriend's there, be like, I ain't looking at you, I'm looking at your man. And then she got nothing out of that.
He's all like, oh, thank you.
Yeah, she's like, oh
you
damn.
just gotta start going to the gym in a leotard.
What?
Oh,
You know, leotard. You know those like onesies. Those like,
Oh hell no! I'm
and
not
then
wearing
and
that.
then like you can stare as much as you want. Nobody's gonna call you out.
That's true. That's true.
No,
That's true. They stare at me. Yeah.
nobody's staring at you.
I think there's definitely a double standard. I don't think you'd be allowed in the gym.
Very uncomfortable.
Imagine running in one of those things.
Oh my god.
Like your junk's just everywhere.
But like the
no
early,
support.
early '90s, Jackie Chan did that. You know,
Really?
that was his like.
He showed his butt a lot when he was younger.
Yeah,
Jackie
know,
Chan.
Yeah, in his
Yeah.
movies, yeah.
most of his movies.
Even in Rush Hour, he was. I mean, it probably wasn't him, but like he was like, you know, his butt shows.
Dude, he's a player.
yeah,
yeah.
he is.
Like I know everyone. Like I love Jackie Chan. I love his movies.
Yeah.
But like everyone knows, especially people who worked with him, they always say he's a player.
Mhm.
He was the one that didn't work as hard.
Yeah.
The one that plays around the most
Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
know.
compared to all his like Hing, right?
Oh,
Everyone, all of them, like they train hard, but he's the one that actually goes plays around. He's like what? He's like what do you call those guys that just flirts around a lot?
Whores.
Not that, but
yeah, just player, right?
yeah, he's a player.
It's player. It's kind of interesting. All of China loves him because of CCP and all that stuff. But Western media, they love him. But people in Hong Kong, they know that he's like a fucking asshole.
There are scandals, a lot of scandals
Really?
against
Wow.
a lot of HK, like Hong Kong people in general,
Right.
that like celebrities,
Mm.
right? But they don't know that when they come here. And they also like, there's the same thing with Bruce Lee. Like people that are from Hong Kong see Bruce Lee in slightly different light.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Some people, not
Really?
all of them, yeah, because like,
What do you do?
because
Yeah,
he's
what do you
very cocky. And so
Okay,
like,
well,
you know, people that quote him now, he's like, oh, he's such a philosopher, right? But then he's also the person that's going into random like studios
And challenge.
and challenging.
Yeah,
yeah.
of course.
Yeah, which is like in the martial arts world, it's kind of frowned upon.
Because it's all about respect.
Yeah, it's also like you can like exercise your sport with each other, but it's not to be like I'm better than you. It's kind of like it's supposed to be like a learning
Wait,
process.
what's wrong with that?
His approach was very
Aggressive.
disrespectful.
I think it's his approach is very out of the ordinary in the Chinese culture.
Yeah.
Or Asian culture, where usually everyone has their own, I guess, dojo
Yeah.
Yeah.
or gym.
Discipline or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, and usually you don't really go into someone else's. It's like, I challenge you. That's like a huge
That's like their own.
But you
home.
don't do that in any gym. You don't go into a boxing gym and go like, "Who's your best guy right here? I'll beat his ass and your teacher."
It's a great way to put your name out there, though. If that master loses,
No, go into a boxing tournament. Don't go into gyms and beat the shit out of
it's
people.
more of a like people in martial arts. They don't really do that. It's more of a disrespect.
Yeah.
But you could, and your name would get big if you win.
Uh-huh.
So it is like a very high risk, high reward.
I don't know. Like in the current day, that wouldn't work at all. That'd be like you.
Really?
I'd love to see that.
Well, they would film you and you would look like a D-bag.
Well, there is a lot of people that film these stuff, but if you do win, it makes them look bad. If you're the master and you lose,
Yeah, but what if it doesn't matter? Because like even if you're a really good fighter and you challenge a gym, it doesn't mean the gym is bad. It's just that you're having to be better than one fighter.
No,
But you just challenge their best.
No, you challenge the best or you challenge the master.
Well, first of all, the master is usually retired. Let's chill. That's like the old coach guy. And you're like, it's not like the movies
You're like
where like
a-
65-year-olds beating the shit out of young
A
people.
young 20 go against like a 70-year-old.
Yeah.
I'll beat you.
Bruce Lee.
But yeah, okay, yeah, that's I guess that's a toxic trait. Going into someone else's dojo and beat up a 70-year-old.
That took a turn, didn't it?
What the hell, man?
I guess beating up a 70-year-old is slightly frowned upon.
By the way, we're not saying Jackie Chan or Bruce Lee beat up any 70-year-olds. That's
Oh,
not
we
what
are
we're
But
saying.
we're not saying they didn't either.
I don't know that if they did.
But Jackie Chan is a player.
Yeah.
Everyone knows. But he puts his name out there. He puts the work in. Yeah, I think that's why he's in so many scandals. And he has like a bunch of kids.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But he has a bunch of them like you don't even know about.
Yeah. There was one kid that came out recently that like came out. Well, she didn't come out as a lesbian, but she said she's a lesbian.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then therefore, like she doesn't have housing.
Disowned?
Yeah, disowned.
yeah.
Zone. Yeah.
He does own most of his kids.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because they're not like properly his wife's kids.
It's
I
like
suppose.
it's like an affair.
Yeah.
Affairs, tons of affairs.
Yeah. But have you seen that one guy? Like Jackie Chan's son looks just like him.
Oh,
Yeah, the
he's
one
in movies.
in Taiwan or something, right?
No, I think he's did he go to jail?
Either
Because
he,
he had
yeah.
he did
Marijuana.
marijuana. He
Yeah.
got caught and he basically went to jail. Jackie Chan didn't back him up because he felt it's a disgrace. Because Jackie Chan was like the anti-marijuana
Yeah. Ambassador.
ambassador
Yeah,
in China, and his son ended up doing marijuana.
Also, you can't back up anyone up in China. If the China government says you're in trouble, you're in trouble.
And yeah, he's such in a tough spot too. Jackie Chan is famous.
Yeah.
Come on, like it really puts your name out there.
China's like, oh, for you, Jackie, it's okay.
Put your son in
No
jail.
exceptions. Yeah.
In a nice jail.
Nice shit. We keep him marijuana in jail.
Take good care of him. I don't know.
But to sum it up, toxic behaviors in gym, getting called out for just looking for like 1 second, not okay.
Or chasing clout, just like recording yourself, like
Yeah.
looking good in front of other people.
Actually, so at the gyms, how often do you see one like buff person hogging like 2 or 3 different machines at the same time all the time?
Oh, yo, okay. It's pet peeve of mine.
Because last time I was at the gym, which was like years ago, I saw somebody huge that was hogging up like 3 machines, all in different areas of the gym, and he had his weight set and everything, and he just like wouldn't let anybody touch him.
If me and him walked up this dude, then he's gonna be like, "You don't understand supersets, bro. Like, you need all this to do supersets."
Okay, yeah. So for all the people out there, don't ever do this, okay? If the gym is empty, fine. You can take up a couple machines, do a circuit. But I swear, if the gym is packed and you take up most of the weights and the machine, and you're literally hogging everything up, that's not cool.
That
man.
shit's so annoying.
I get so mad, and if you don't wipe your stuff out,
Okay.
you rack your weights. Like,
Yeah.
what the hell, man? Like, what are you doing? This ain't your gym.
Yeah.
This is a shared gym.
Yeah.
God damn.
Especially after COVID, wipe down is such a big part of
Yes.
the like culture now.
yeah,
You've
yeah.
got to wipe down your shit because it's respectful to the next person, right?
Yeah, exactly. like, dude, please clean your stuff up,
Yeah.
man. No one wants to touch your sweat.
Especially if a body odor. My God.
Yo, take a shower before you go to the gym, please.
You know what? It doesn't even matter. They could just the moment they start sweating, we all know who we're talking about. Like it's so bad.
At least take a shower before you go to the gym. If you
Yeah.
want to smell, take a shower before you go to the gym. It's kind of nasty. You know, some people just have a really bad body odor, or
Yeah.
sometimes they don't even take a showers.
There's some people that do like body sprays and they think it covers it up. It doesn't.
Oh no, it
But
acts so much worse.
But you know, okay, so funny story.
Did you do it?
No, I never did it. But you know when Axe first came out?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Every kid in high school has Axe.
Yeah.
And then I didn't know what Axe was or how it worked, so it smelled good. I actually really like the smell of Axe. But then I saw this commercial of Axe where, you know, the guy sprays it all the clothes and stuff on the dude. And I didn't know that was real until before Axe even became a thing. A guy actually, you know, he sprayed it on himself, and a girl actually walked up to him and he's like, "My God, what does that smell?"
Oh.
And she starts smelling him. He's like, "Wow, did they put like pheromones in it?"
Whoa.
And I was like, "Oh my God, what is
It
that?"
actually worked.
It actually worked. I was like, I want Axe.
All right, I'm
Yeah.
gonna buy some Axe later. To
Dude, it's a real thing. I'm like, wow. And she was pretty too. I'm like, holy crap.
Young Angus is like,
No, my parents.
Car wash.
My parents was too cheap to buy me that.
fake axe.
I got the speed stick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and that thing gave me rash. Like, what the hell, man? Like, don't get speed stick.
Sensitive skin.
I've never used the roll-on deodorant before.
I used that and it wrecked my skin. I got rash because of it.
There's like two types. There's like a gel form and then the.
I got the gel.
Yeah, I use the gel form.
I don't use it at all.
After getting a bad skin reaction, I just didn't get it. It's not worth it.
Do you guys have body odors?
I smell when it's sweat, but not like.
No, but like just on a normal day, like if you walk out.
Yeah, I do.
Do you?
Yeah, but it's not like.
No, I don't think you
No,
have
like
BO.
if I sweat. No, like throughout the day, there's a little bit. Yeah, I'm not gonna like put my
Oh yeah, a little bit, but it's like.
in your face.
But I don't remember you having BO.
When I sweat. No. Well, if we ever work out, you'll smell a little.
You've been on a trip together, right?
No.
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 Like, because I think that's usually when
Angus or
this other person that we're not allowed to mention
Yeah,
have been on the trip together.
Yeah. No, like I know I smell because I can even smell it myself.
Oh really?
Oh, that's usually bad at that point, though. If you can smell it
No,
yourself.
well, my nose and my armpit. Of course, I'm gonna.
I'm surprised you could do that. Your biceps are so big.
do you have BO?
Only when I sweat really hard or when I'm really stressed out. But other times I don't really have much of a smell.
But I think it's mostly diet plays a huge role in it too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So diet plays a huge role, and also, I don't want to be racist or anything, but a certain. Depending on what you eat, if there's a lot of cuisines, there's a lot of spice in your food, it tends to really create a more pungent smell.
See? Not white people.
It releases out your body odor. Like, it just does.
It does.
Like,
it does.
I have friends. I'm just saying, it's a thing, okay? It's,
I'm pretty sure they know.
Do they smell it?
here's the thing, like, I don't know if they can smell or not. Like, for us Chinese people,
Well, right, we smell like rice or something.
or like pan fry oil.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Does your girlfriend say that about you?
No.
My girlfriend says I smell like Chinese food. I'm like, what the fuck? That's racist, dude.
No, it's a thing because when I live in my grandma's house, her place always smells like pan fried oil, because she always pan fried.
But does she smell like pan fried oil?
No, it's just
She's used to it.
no, but she smells like mothballs.
Oh.
Yeah.
She puts in their clothes. But like if you go into their home, because the kitchen is open, right?
Yeah.
And they don't believe in like the vents,
Yeah.
so they kind of like.
Especially when they're stir frying with a wok or all that.
exactly.
Right? Yeah.
They maybe put the vent in like the lowest setting so it saves energy or something.
What you're describing is so Asian.
It's
the
the most Asian.
mothball and the vent.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
man.
it's basically Chinese people smell like pan fried oil. Most, not all. Okay, this is why whenever I pan fry my stuff, I open all my doors. I blast my vent.
Is it racist to say someone smells like their food?
No, it isn't. It's just facts. What the hell?
So then in that case, you can say somebody smells like curry or whatever.
I don't know if you like went up to an Indian dude and
I
like
guarantee
smelled
you, if I bring my friend here, who's Indian, he would say he smells like curry.
Let's call him right now.
Let's get him live right now.
Not being racist, like it's.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like if we start eating a lot of, let's say, I don't know, curry, I'm pretty sure we'll start. But we have to cook it too. Like we have to cook in our homes. We have to.
But
every day.
Yeah, you have to do
every day.
The smells absorb into the walls.
Yeah. Also, that's what I said. Like Chinese home smells like pan fried
Right.
oil.
Yeah.
Or like oil because we just use the wok so much, or anything. Like we mostly pan fry everything. Mostly.
That is true though.
Yeah.
My brother, when he bought his house, the previous owner was Indian,
Yeah.
and the smells of the curry and whatever was into the walls.
Yes.
And it took forever to get it out, like
Yeah.
years.
Yeah.
Years.
Because if you do it every day,
Yeah,
it's,
yeah.
it's gonna build up.
You ever walk into a person like that of a different ethnicity house and you just go like, huh, this smells different. Like, cause like when you walk into a lot of Asian homes, they do smell kind of the same.
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird.
I think it might be the food.
Yeah. That's what's so bizarre.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for tuning in for another episode of Race Head Podcast. Hey, you learn a lot about toxic traits in the gym,
Toxic smells.
toxic smells, how Jackie Chan is a player.
Yeah.
But wow, we went all over the place.
Yeah.
on this one. But we hope you like this episode. Give us a follow, hit that notification button, and subscribe. Everything is in the link tree below. We're all on like IG, Spotify, all that good stuff.
YouTube, TikTok, yeah.
Yeah. Leave us a comment. Let us know what is a toxic trait you see in the gym. Is Jackie Chan a player? And do Chinese people smell like pan fried oil? All right. Hope you like this episode, and we'll see everyone on the next one.
Bye.